to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Sends it back in motion to the air. It's Washington. Takes the easy completion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Got his man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough, and then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They draw 1st blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at their own 48. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He'll throw it. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, out of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Washington. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Irish! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Mountaineers will keep this drive going. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll try the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Makes the catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll immediately call timeout.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Safe completion on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hand off from the shotgun. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on fourth down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll line up for a second down play. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Washington. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's caught downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be knocked down. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Washington. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give...
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Charles. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.